What do you do when a woman ignores you? It can feel confusing, frustrating, and even hurtful. But what if I told you that this could be your chance to flip the situation in your favor? Instead of feeling rejected, you can use it as an opportunity to take control and shift the power back to you. In this video, we're going to break down exactly how to react when you're being ignored. And not just react, but come out stronger, more confident, and in a position of power. You'll learn the key moves that will make you stand out, not by chasing attention, but by commanding it naturally. There's a way to handle being ignored that transforms you into someone who's unshaken, confident, and magnetic. And trust me, the shift can be incredible. So, if you're ready to stop wondering what to do next and start owning your response, you won't want to miss this. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share if you want to keep learning how to take charge in every situation. It's time to make your move. Number the power play. When a woman ignores you, it's easy to feel disrespected or even insecure. However, the most powerful thing you can do is reclaim your own sense of power. The power play refers to taking control of your emotions and actions in response to being ignored. This isn't about getting revenge or making her feel bad. Instead, it's about protecting your peace and not letting external factors dictate your emotional state. The first aspect of the power play is understanding that her ignoring you has very little to do with your worth. It's not a reflection of your value as a person, but rather something going on in her life or mind. You need to remind yourself that you are in control of your emotions and actions. The power play is all about maintaining your inner peace, self-respect, and confidence in the face of any external challenge. Number 7. The unbothered vibe. The unbothered vibe is one of the most attractive qualities you can embody when a woman ignores you. This is all about cultivating the attitude of being unaffected by external events, especially when someone chooses to ignore you. The power lies in your ability to remain emotionally stable, grounded, and not allow anyone's behavior to disturb your peace. When a woman ignores you, most people's natural reaction is to feel hurt, confused, or rejected. The unbothered vibe flips that narrative. Instead of allowing her behavior to affect your emotional state, you turn the situation into an opportunity to maintain your calmness. When you show that you're unfazed by being ignored, it communicates strength, emotional control, and self-assurance. One of the key components of the unbothered vibe is practicing emotional detachment. It doesn't mean you don't care about her. Rather, it means that you don't place the outcome of your emotional state in someone else's hands. This attitude can be liberating, as it helps you realize that your happiness isn't dependent on her approval or validation. The unbothered vibe can also be a reflection of your personal growth. It signifies that you've reached a level of maturity where you no longer chase after someone who doesn't value your presence. Instead, you take the high road and focus on yourself, your goals, and your passions. The more you embrace this mindset, the stronger your self-respect becomes. As you maintain the unbothered vibe, you project a powerful presence that others find magnetic. By not reacting to her ignoring you, you turn the situation into a moment of self-empowerment. It's like playing a game where your silence and confidence are the best moves you can make. Instead of chasing after her or seeking her validation, you focus on improving your own life, being a better version of yourself, and living without fear of rejection. The key to the power play is detachment. By emotionally detaching from the outcome and not placing your happiness in her hands, you gain the upper hand. It shifts the power back to you because you're no longer relying on her attention to feel good about yourself. Number 2. The confidence reboot. Confidence is a critical component when dealing with being ignored. And the confidence reboot is all about resetting your mindset. When you're ignored by a woman, it can shake your self-esteem. However, instead of letting it affect your confidence, use this as an opportunity to reset and recharge your self-image. To start the confidence reboot, focus on areas in your life where you already feel strong. Maybe it's your career, fitness, or social life. Remind yourself of your past accomplishments and the qualities that make you unique and valuable. By acknowledging your strengths and capabilities, you can reaffirm your worth without needing validation from others. The next step in the reboot is shifting your focus. Instead of obsessing over why she's ignoring you or trying to win her attention, focus on building yourself up. Engage in activities that boost your self-esteem, such as learning new skills, working on your fitness, or spending quality time with friends. The more you invest in yourself, the stronger your sense of confidence will become. A key element of the confidence reboot is maintaining a positive body language. When you feel good about yourself, it shows in your posture, your demeanor, and your interactions with others. People are naturally drawn to confident individuals, and this aura of self-assuredness will make you more attractive not only to her, but to others as well. By rebooting your confidence, you take control of the situation and shift the narrative from a place of doubt to a place of self-assurance. You stop viewing being ignored as a personal attack and start seeing it as an opportunity to reaffirm your own worth and power. Number 3. The bold comeback. The bold comeback is about taking action with confidence when faced with rejection or being ignored. Instead of retreating into doubt or passively waiting for her to come around, a bold comeback involves making a decision to step forward in a strong, unapologetic manner. Being bold doesn't mean being brash or desperate. It means recognizing that you deserve respect and attention, and you're not afraid to show it. If she's ignoring you, a bold comeback might look like walking away from the situation, giving her the space she needs, and focusing on your own life. But it could also involve doing something that showcases your independence and strength. The essence of the bold comeback is to show her that you're not the kind of person who will sit around waiting for her attention. You have your own life, your own goals, and you're not dependent on her or anyone else for validation. When you embody this, you take back control of the situation. A bold comeback doesn't need to be dramatic or over the top. It could simply be you choosing to move on from the situation gracefully, instead of begging for her attention or approval. By demonstrating that you have better things to do than chase after someone who's ignoring you, you immediately raise your value in her eyes. Number 4. The silent shift. One of the most powerful responses to being ignored is the silent shift. In this strategy, you choose to withdraw from any kind of emotional response or attempt to regain her attention. Silence can be an incredibly strong tool, as it shifts the dynamic in a way that catches her off guard. The silent shift works because it leaves her wondering about you. When someone is ignoring you, the natural reaction is to chase after them or seek answers. However, by choosing not to engage and instead focusing on your own life, you create a sense of mystery and intrigue. This makes her curious about why you're no longer reacting to her behavior. Silence is not about punishing her, but rather about setting boundaries and protecting your own emotional energy. It's a sign that you are emotionally self-sufficient and not dependent on her for validation or happiness. It allows you to regain control of your own mindset and actions, and it sends the message that you will not tolerate being treated with indifference. By implementing the silent shift, you regain the power that comes with emotional detachment. You stop the cycle of trying to win her over and instead focus on your own well-being. This subtle yet effective shift can make her reconsider her actions and potentially even reach out to you once she realizes that you're no longer available to chase after her. Number 5. The alpha move. The alpha move refers to projecting strength, leadership, and confidence in a way that naturally draws people to you. In the context of being ignored by a woman, the alpha move is about asserting your independence and showing that you are not affected by her behavior. An alpha individual is someone who doesn't chase after attention or approval. They are secure in themselves and don't need validation from others. The alpha move is about embodying this mindset when you are being ignored. Instead of trying to get her to notice you, you take control of the situation by focusing on your own goals and pursuits. A crucial element of the alpha move is self-reliance. You don't need anyone to define your worth, and you certainly don't need to beg for anyone's attention. This attitude makes you more attractive, as it exudes confidence and self-assurance. To make the alpha move work for you, you need to be authentic. Don't try to fake confidence or pretend to be something you're not. The key is to be true to yourself, to stay grounded in your own values, and to never let anyone's behavior make you question your worth. When you do this, you naturally embody the kind of energy that commands respect and attention. Number 6. The cool factor. Being cool is more than just looking laid back or detached. It's about mastering the art of not being affected by external situations. When a woman ignores you, Having the cool factor means staying relaxed and unbothered, even when the situation might make others feel anxious or rejected. The cool factor is about cultivating an aura of calmness, confidence, and self-sufficiency. People who exude coolness are not easily rattled by things outside of their control. Instead of getting upset or trying to win over her attention, you remain unshaken and carry yourself with a sense of ease. In addition to staying emotionally detached, the cool factor involves maintaining a positive and relaxed mindset. You don't take her behavior personally, and you certainly don't chase after her to prove your worth. Instead, you focus on living your life to the fullest and making sure that your own happiness isn't dependent on anyone else's actions. One of the keys to achieving the cool factor is to focus on your own well-being, whether it's spending time with friends, pursuing hobbies, or focusing on personal growth. You make sure that your happiness comes from within and not from seeking external validation. When you do this, the cool factor becomes an effortless part of who you are, and it naturally draws people to you, including the woman who's been ignoring you. So, what's next? How do you turn all this power back into your hands? The truth is, mastering how to respond when you're ignored isn't just about confidence. It's about taking control of your own life, your emotions, and your mindset. It's about making sure that no matter what happens, you stay strong and unshakable. As you start to embrace these strategies, something incredible happens. People will notice the change in you. You'll become someone who doesn't chase validation, but instead attracts respect and attention. And the best part? You'll feel more confident and at peace with yourself, no matter what's going on around you. But this isn't the end. There's so much more to learn about how you can flip the power back and truly take control of your life. Make sure you don't miss out on more tips and tricks that can completely change the way you approach relationships and self-confidence. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned, because you're about to see how to elevate yourself to the next level. Trust me, the best is yet to come.